What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie and uncle. Tendencies in the building. I got Coach Coleman in the house. It's the CC show, your favorite bedtime show. Hoops. We talking hoops. We talking hoops. We talking hoops. What's up, folks? What is up? What's up? What's up? Come on, come in the door. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. What is good? What's good? Yo, mama, what's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening? What's happening, fam? Come on in, come on in, come on in. What is the word? What is the word? What's the word? What's up, Lisa Pugh? Go ahead, Coach. What's up, Lisa Pugh? Been a great
Lisa
week.
P.
Yeah, it's been a great week. Been a great week. Been some great hoops. We got some good hoops coming up this weekend. It was a quiet hoops day today, though. Real quiet hoops day. I was mostly watching rewatch stuff. I was mostly rewatching hoops from this week. Vibing with Ty. What's happening, fam? Y'all come in the door. Share. They both right there. What's happening? So, yeah, and y'all tell me, we got some games coming up this weekend. What's on y'all mind about hoops today? What's on y'all mind about hoops today? We kind of just catching up. It was a real quiet day. Coach, what's on your mind?
My mind, I watched South Carolina game 2 times, and that's what's been on my mind is just how they're still not all the way there, and you still find a way to come out successful on the road, and so that's great signs of resilience and of a team still coming together. So I watched it 2 times just to look for some things. But if you want to talk about that a little better, but that's what's been on my mind because I watched that game about 2.5 times. I think because I got some good things from it.
What was your diagnosis? You said what?
I mean, they knew when, they knew where they had to go to finish the game. So there was very sign of maturity. And for the guards, you even saw Lasson mature into a different area of the game where we could talk about schematics, but basically what they did was clog up the middle and try to take away the post and force them to shoot. But there was some great what you call there was some great calls by Big Drip that doesn't call plays. Some big calls by Coach Staley where she opened up the drive when they needed to open up something, and then she opened up the post entry pass. And so it's great to see them working around stuff and even what we call there was some gimmicky defense that was thrown at them, kind of what we call AAU trap on the sides, and they had to adjust to that. So it was great to see them resilient and bounce back um, from some mistakes when you're trying to make a play. When you watch Carolina, when South Carolina has a turnover offensively, it's because they're trying to make a play according to running the offense. And some people call it careless, but I say is when you're making a play, sometimes you're going to make a turnover because sometimes it's just a decent read by the defense. And so those are things I've seen. And so and it's not that I have a South Carolina bias. I think that's anytime you watch the game objectively and you have a player that's trying to make a play, getting to the next best pass. Well, sometimes they got to learn to see to kind of check off the defense like a quarterback, and then what they say, fake a pass and make a pass. But that's what I had. You asked me what was on my mind, and I just enjoyed watching that game last night.
Yeah, definitely saw some opportunities and some growth there in the game. Let's see what's going on here. We got lots of good games. Yolanda Wells, what's up, fam? JJ, what's happening? Love their resilience and that they growing and coming together. Okay, okay. What's good? Okay, Keontae, what's happening? So we saw some growing and coming together. Definitely. I'm curious to see the UCLA 8-1 versus Oregon 10-0 on Sunday. Why? We got you curious about that one. What you see at Oregon? Yeah, High Life. What's up, fam? Appreciate you pulling up. So we got the baseline brunch back live tomorrow at 11. Don't miss it. Pull up.
Let's go.
So we got the panel all back together again, live. Pull up. Our defense was a little lax at times, but was able to pull it together to real win. Man, they growing. It will all look good for the playoffs. Okay. Okay. Any other thoughts? Any other thoughts on the Gamecocks game or the Carolina game? What else do y'all mind about that game?
Um, man, I was impressed how um, clutch Raven when he needed the basket, they called a play out and Raven Johnson was able to deliver to kind of give him a boost. I think to put the game away when they scored that 70, it was a 78 point, and then it put pressure back on Louisville, a young Louisville team, to produce. So I just like how people thought it was going to, not people, some of your opponents, the scouting report feel but you take away Lassen, then you take away, or you take away Joyce. And so they did a great job of limiting Joyce and Lassen, but also Joyce and Edwards and Lassen was able to find their teammate when they kind of smothered them and get points. And so that was that's what team ball is all about. And that's what opened up that drive in the fourth quarter for Raven because guess what? There were no play called in the first half, so that's chestnut checkers for Raven to go one-on-one drive, and so you kind of saved the best for when you need it in the clutch, and they were able to set up that that call that put a one-on-one, and it was a clear out. It was a clear out. She was on the right side, but it was a clear out for her to drive to the left and finish. So
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, I'm never surprised by what Raven does. It's what I expect from Raven. She's a winner. Close the show. If you watch it, if you listen to me when I'm watching the game, Raven, go close. Raven's a winner. Raven, you've been here fifth year. This your team. Go close. Whether that's with defense, making the right pass, whatever that is. So no, I'm never really surprised with by Raven. That's my point guard. That's my expectation. Um, what I liked about what I saw yesterday was the growth of Medina. When I looked at Mo, Mr. Free Throws and some monies, and she'll like Raven said, and I really love Raven's post game. Mo will probably beat herself up more about that stuff than we will. Um, but I like the growth that I saw between the two games with just her using her voice. I saw her, help on the way back down the court. I don't know,
right, right.
calling for the ball, being demonstrative in a, it's a mouse in the house. Let me get the ball, and I want to see her continue to shoot those shots. For Louisville, who's been the team that I've been talking about and watching since I cut the camera on again. Just Louisville was a team that could have just went any kind of way. They lost a lot of players from portal graduation, that kind of stuff. And it was like, what are they going to be? Who are they going to be? For them to just step up and have us in the house like that, with the crowd, with the energy, just with it was just a great showing. Tatiana Roberts is going to be fun to watch for the next 3 years. She was one of my phenomenal freshmen last year. She's a super sophomore this year. Gonna be super fun to watch. Anaya Hardy, I can't say enough about. I can't say enough about that kid. To never have started before to get thrown into that moment against us. And that's the type of game that you want to have in that type of moment. She didn't show any hesitation. She got in there. She came to play basketball. So I was proud of that kid. And at the end of the day, it went the way that it was gonna go from the beginning. It went the way that it was gonna go from the beginning. We walked out of there with the dub. But iron sharpens iron. And both teams will be better. We both learned a lot in that game, I think. Hey, T. Carmelo was good. Miracle Rider, what's happening?
Auntie, I want to go back to. You mind if I go back? I want to go back to the hometown, your state, home state, and Nia Hardy. Um, one to great, excellent body control when she can spring up in the air. But I just want to give credit to the body control and also the basketball IQ she already had came in with. This is her second season, if I'm not mistaken. This is her second year. I stand corrected. And just knowing how to seal off, how to get it, and being on the weak side, putbacks, keeping the ball back. I enjoy Anaya Hardy's game. Sprint every time you see Anaya on the court playing, sprinting on offense, sprinting on defense, making hustle plays, but also playing smart with her body. And so that will go a long way. So I look forward to as her game grows and she adds more layers to her offensive skill set and defensive skill set. Anaya Hardy is a joy to watch just because of the not every time she was on the court, all I seen was the sound effect pew 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 up and down the court, and that's just a joy to watch when you see because also you see the joy that Anaya Hardy has is playing and giving the best to her team. And so players like that, young adults like that, character like that is very hard to come across. So keep being you and I Hardy, keep that up. Awesome, awesome person. Awesome person.
Yeah, coach. Like I said, I was just happy to see the young lady out there. Hasn't been playing basketball, that long. I think sophomore year in high school. So to get that started against us in that type of moment said a lot about her work ethic and how much she's grown just in the time that she's been there. So shout out to her for that. But we saw some other stuff happen. We saw some other stuff happen. Okay, so I saw some back and forth. That I want to know about. Hold on one second.
Okay. Oh. Malik.
I saw. Okay, so let's talk the Duke game for a minute. Let's see, and you need me to put the bid in for Anaya.
Got the bunnies, don't she? She got the bunnies.
Hey, listen, man. I've been talking about this young lady. So I mean, I see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. So I want to talk specifically about Duke. I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about Duke and LSU. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Carol Lawson and Flau'jae.
Okay.
That's what I want to talk about. And I want to talk about because I saw a lot of back and forth, and I was surprised to see a lot of back and forth about whether or not Flau'jae was. I guess they say she taunted for the yelling in Carol Lawson's face.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it what's your thoughts on that? Russell, what's going on over there? Only bring the facts to the chat. So yeah, I want to know what's your thoughts on that? What did you feel like that? Did you have a problem with it? Thoughts before I get into it? Because I saw a lot of and then I saw Flau'jae's response online. So I did. Okay. I also then saw her response. I think it was on X. I can't lie, man. That video that her mom and them put out today is foul. What? Right. I'm glad I missed the video. I'm glad I missed the video.
You, you have two sides to that, Auntie, right? You have it where I've been in a position where I was a little coach and I knew one of the players, and it's the, I got you, coach, or it's the banter, and I can take that. But obviously, we know this goes back to USA basketball. Let's talk about the past situation on the court, right? Um, and so, well, not obviously, we'll say possibly that a choice of phrase of word possibly this can go back to that. I'm just kind of trying to connect the chain of events here. So I don't want to say that is until we get some facts. So I'll say possibly. Um, and so I mean, so if it's something that this across boundaries, then I think it's inappropriate. As an opposing coach, I think you got to draw some boundaries where what's respectful, and you got to respect my colleague and don't disrespect one. But then there's a time if it's just bantering, like, "Hey, we got you," or something like that, then suck it up, Buttercup. I've been on that side where I'm not gonna get mad at a player because they got a right to talk trash, as long as it's tasteful and it's not what I mean. It's not out of the way. If that sounds sense, I don't know any better to put with that. That's where I'm at with it. So okay. So yeah, that's the part. Got you. Yep.
Did she cuss at Kara?
Okay. Some great thoughts and statements in the chat on that.
Hey, White Wolf, who is we? Who is we that don't play today, team? Because we play on Sunday. I don't know who you saying when you say we don't play today. You got to tell me.
Okay. So we got different angles on this. That's interesting. I like it, man. Some good feedback. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, so she shot the three and she said, "The fuck wrong with you?" Is that what she said to her? I'm asking y'all. Is that what happened? Did she shoot the three and then she said, "The fuck wrong with you?" JJ, is that what you said happened?
Like you ain't play this.
So okay. So and I ask all of that because of this.
Okay.
Remember that Talasia Cooper shot a three, and then I don't know, did she say something to Don? Was it the bench? Remember? Do y'all remember that game?
Yes. Who was it? Yes.
It wasn't news.
Yes.
It wasn't news. It didn't make
Right.
the news. Nobody talked about it but us, right? But do y'all remember the response when Talasia shot that three? And then gave the little stare down or wherever it was at the bench. Do y'all remember what the response was?
I think they won the game.
Anybody. I mean, we won the game, but there was a direct response. There was a direct response to that. Do y'all remember that?
I don't, man. It's been a while, so refresh my memory.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what the direct response was. She scored 2 more points after that in that half, and then she didn't score for the rest of the game. The team cut her water off. Thank you, Malik.
Thank you. Okay, I couldn't remember.
She scored one more time. She scored one more time before that half was over. She scored one more time. Right? She shot the three, something happened. She ended up getting a steal or something, and she scored one more time before the first half was over. But the team cut her water off.
And that, good point. Great point. Honestly, that's a great point.
Go back and look. Y'all go back and look. She shot that three. Oh, she was proud too. She turned around. I mean, she, Leia had already shook her out her shoes. Remember, go back to the game. But she shot that three and she looked at the bench and whatever it was, and all in the in the heat of battle, right? In all fairness, Duke has Flau'jae in hell until the fourth. They ran out of gas.
Yeah,
Well, you
yeah,
think so, Malik?
that's
Oh,
true.
we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. But so my thing was, maybe it wasn't enough time for her team to respond. I don't know. The petty part of me is like, "Fuck wrong with you?" Ha ha. Right? The petty part of me is like that,
Right,
and
right, right.
and only because, and I hear the people that are saying, "Hey, it was disrespectful. It went too far." Right? Here's the thing. Where I thought Kara opened herself up for the fuck wrong with you was when she responded back to the social media. When the coach played the social media game with Flau'jae. So Flau'jae said after the FIBA thing, whatever she tweeted, December 4th, it's up, whatever it was, right? And
Mm-hmm.
in response to that, then all of a sudden Kara Lawson drops her resume, right? Now, here's the thing. Cupcake schedule or not, Flau'jae walked into Durham. She walked into Durham undefeated, right? With our squad. With you being 3-5, only beating, come on, y'all, tell me who they are. Come on. Norfolk State, come on, name them. Norfolk State, Liberty, come on. Y'all know who they is. Y'all know who they is. Name them.
Gremlin.
They only beat them 3. Okay. So, the petty part of me is like, haha, it's kind of funny. The other part of me is like, it's a real unfortunate moment. You didn't have to do it like that, Flau'jae. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You got in the internet game. Now, if you'd have just took the high road and said nothing, then we'd have been talking about something else. But you had dropped your resume and then you couldn't back it up. So yeah, how fuck you thought?
Right, I got you.
But the grown-up part of me knows that could have been handled differently. But for me, that's sometimes you just gotta grab your nuts on them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you have a Marshawn Lynch moment, like when you go through all of that, and then you had that moment just you didn't want me to play. So I get that, just in the heat of the moment. So I don't know. You said, okay, Big Four had 7 points before the fourth. She was trying to force it at first, but settle down in the second half. So you think she was trying to force it? And Malik say they had her in hell. Let's talk about it. But okay, in all fairness to Flau'jae, after it was all said and done on X, I'm paraphrasing, but for the most part, it was like, hey, all in the spirit of competition. Don't get it twisted. This is a legend. This is the coach that I won my first gold medal under, right? So don't get it twisted. These are the things that came out on X. Now, believe it or not, it was that was I appreciate that. See, sometimes it ain't what you do, is how you do it. Whether people believe it or not, that's out there now, right? That's out there now. So she was up by halftime, though. Yeah, they was up by halftime. She told the ref, "My bad." Yeah, I seen her. Like, "Hey, my bad." But I mean, in the spirit of it all, like, just you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. If you play the game, maybe you understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes just when you've been waiting, he's like, "Oh yeah, I just suit the deal on you now." KC,
And
but
I
what I
agree
did like
with you.
was all of the corrective action. Now Kim was like, "Hey, scream on her, just be you," or something. She said, "Winked her eye," or something. She said, "Winked her eye, twinkled her nose twice," something. I don't know. But Kim put the statement, but basically, she ain't got no
She bewitched. She said, "Go ahead, bewitched." um, I mean, that's why I said there's two sides of that. Auntie, and then and it's young adults being young adults as well. So you got to know that you're coaching college basketball. So where is that line as well, right? You got to know that young adults being young adults as well. So there's a fine line, but if you participate in it, I think that's part of it too. So it's up there. I also think I'm a coach's coach, but I also think sometimes when you coach, you make that you make that situation, you gotta walk through that situation. And so Kara Lawson kind of created that situation with some backdrop things. You kind of earn that, right? So you got to look at the whole picture as well, too. You know, fairly. Statement confirmed those ones. Okay. So they was there for a statement. Statement Malik. So they was intentionally trying to do that. Okay, run them up out the gym. Gotcha. I could see that. Thing. It was a little. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nothing there. Okay. See Carmona. Oh, okay. I gotta go back and check. Mention America. Oh. Ah. Okay. Some interesting some takes there on that.
So Blase went to go play for Kara Lawson and came back all tore down and broke down. Her confidence was ruined, and Kim had to build her back up.
I'm not laughing at humor. I'm saying how I'm like a on that, but we don't know. Not there, so I have to respect that
I'm talking
statement.
about that's what Kim said.
Yeah, I don't. That's one of the few coaches. It's hard for me to believe her words. Their words.
Now again, Flage said, "Don't get it twisted. It was all in competition. That's a legend, and that's the coach I won my first gold medal on." So I don't know. I don't know if her confidence was all broke down.
Right.
My thing is, I don't know if her confidence was broken down, and if it was, we didn't need for you to say that. Did I see the footage that Kia put out? Oh, who is Kia? I don't know. I don't know Kia. I didn't see it. But yeah, and if it was, that was between you and Fo. You didn't have to tell nobody, or if Fo wanted somebody to know that she could have said that. But Fo just said it was up. I didn't know if her confidence was broke as much as she just was pissed that she didn't play as much as she wanted to play.
Right. Right.
Dang, but you keep talking about this documentary. I got to check this documentary out as soon as this thing is over, Malik. Please make sure it's tag me in the living room so I can check that thing out. Somebody. So I can see this. I can see this. Y'all talking about what y'all talking about. LSU definitely made a statement yesterday. They proved that their offense is explosive. They can lock in on defense when needed, and their depth is crazy. That's what you saw? Okay. I saw something different. I saw. Thank God for my laser.
Yeah,
that's part. What I saw. That's what I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like y'all said, Flaw had 4 points 7 points or something to the fourth quarter. And by y'all own admission, y'all said MK looked a little hesitant too out there. So again, like I said, I saw thank God for my laser. My laser was tight as hell at the end of that game, but that girl had just ran and defended and shot and scored. Yeah, did y'all watch? I'm keeping it a buck. I was live during the game. I was live during the game. So I can listen to what I was saying. Remember, it was Lay. Lay, give it to Lay. Lay was in that goddamn game. Fell apart. Do y'all remember? See, we gotta talk in facts, folks. You don't think we watched for real? I was live watching. I was live giving my commentary watching the game. Yeah, I watched.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta think about it. If I watched, I'm telling you I did. And I watched it again afterwards. Thank God for life. I was the one that said I was the one that expected LSU to walk in there and put 105 on them. It didn't matter if she was the high scorer. Big Foe ended up the high scorer, but that was into the fourth quarter after the game was kind of won. When they was trying to get to 100, then the game was put away. Then yeah, but when you score, your points matter too. See, when you score, your points matter too. I don't just box score watch. Everybody got loose after my laser carried them for quite a bit of the game. There was a lot of dribbling at the end. It was a lot of dribbling at the end, but at that point, I felt like Duke was like, if we can't do nothing else in this season, we got to keep them from scoring 100 points. If we don't do nothing else, we got to keep them from scoring 100.
yeah. I think the thing is, you said double digits, but if Lay's not in there creating and opening, spreading the defense out, then those players are not put into their comfort to shoot and to score. You know you don't have a Lay, as you say, Lay State University. Can I use that tonight, Auntie? Lay State University in the first half. I think it's a tighter and closer game going into the third quarter. It's a tighter game going into the second half. You playing in a closer game. And so you have that factor. Lay was that factor for them that opened up the offense in this particular matchup. And so I can't make anybody see that, but we can see that. Auntie can see that. And I know other chat fans see that. If it had not been for Lay on your side.
Whoa. Let me make a correction. I'm not here to make nobody see nothing. I'm not here to make nobody see nothing ever. I'm not here to make nobody see nothing. I'm here to give my opinion. Like it or don't. I don't care. I got the mic on to give my opinion. I'm not here to change nobody's mind about nothing. Ever. Not ever. Not ever. Not me. I'm not here to change your mind about nothing. You learned something good. Had a good time? Great. I ain't here to change nobody's mind about nothing. If you come here with all the basketball talk that's going on and you leave with the same ignorance that you came here with, that was meant for you. That ignorance was meant for you. Because it's too much. It ain't just me talking. It's too many other people dropping jewels in the chat. It's co-hosts up here giving information. If you come here and you leave here as ignorant as you came in here, that's because that's who you are. I'm not here to change nobody, man. Period. I'm sorry, Coach. Go ahead. But I definitely wanted to make sure that people know I ain't here to change mine. Go ahead.
Right. And so, and so what I was saying was if it not had been for Lay on your side, I don't know where your team would be. And so, and again, that's a young lady that has a phenomenal talent and it showed. And in that position, Malaysia Fawali rose to the occasion, to the moment. And she rose to the occasion to help her team be in a position to be successful. And that's just the fact of the matter. And so in that night, on last night, Malaysia Fawali was the game changer for the LSU Tigers. That's just plain and simple.
Hey, once MK got rolling, they got so intimidated. It only took one from MK. Duke didn't want to play with her no more. That was it. That was it. Once she got going, they was intimidated. Lay yesterday earned to be in the starting five. I don't know if she, I don't know if she moves to the starting five now, if they keep using her how they are. But I think, you know, Malaysia was there. Malaysia did exactly what Malaysia was brought there to do. When it was time, Malaysia put them on her back. And didn't let them lose ground. So you know, I like that. Oh man. So I've been stopped talking to you. What else you got going on, Coach?
we had
Yeah, you like the way Kim Hughes lay in the second half? Yeah.
mhm. um I enjoyed before I know we just got one scorer, but I actually last night I enjoyed the Ole Miss and Notre Dame game. I enjoyed that. Um,
No, because you're not making no sense, did he? And I don't have time to go back and forth. I didn't do myself a favor. You ain't said shit. That's why. See, I could take the focus to you. See, here we go. I can because you ain't said shit. She is supposed to help them win. What I said was, thank God for Lay. Thank God that Lay was there. Thank God that she was part of the team. Because if she wasn't, they was in trouble. Period. That's what I said. Yeah, he really think he getting off too. He typing a whole lot of shit, man. Get your keystrokes off. You ain't saying shit. Yeah, Cody got in her bag yesterday too. I was really proud of Cody. See, I be trying to just move along for people and just let them go. You ain't said nothing though. Oh, now you want me to have a wonderful night. Oh, okay. Now you want me to have a wonderful night. Okay. Yep. Good night.
Sorry.
Night. The grown-ups will keep talking. Night. Yeah. No. You say you said a lot. I lack comprehension. No, I comprehend very well. That's how I knew to keep moving on because you wasn't saying nothing with all them keystrokes. All that typing, they said nothing. Hey, Cody closed. Cody closed.
Yeah.
So the 9 seconds left of the game ejection of Hannah being unnecessary on who part? The ref part or Hannah part? Hannah didn't have to do all of that with 9 seconds left. The game was over.
I mean, well, here's the thing. Here is probably tripping going on.
JJ, I feel you. Yeah, somebody tell me what exactly happened. Yeah, this was Cody. This is my team game. But anybody that was watching the Notre Dame game, I wasn't clear about what happened with Hannah. I didn't see two T's.
Right.
And I only remember one technical foul shot. So I don't even know what happened with Hannah. But I'm like, damn, Hannah, what did you in 9 seconds? Two T's? Just take the L.
Right.
Shit, you ain't got to give them no more points. So I don't know if Hannah blew up. I don't know. I don't know Hannah to just get teed up and get thrown out of games. I don't know that to be her.
Right.
Unnecessary on the ref. Hannah just looked at her. Angelica's still having PTSD from Camilla and Big Four fight. Yeah, okay, so you got two T's for looking at her? See, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't know.
If that's the case, that's just abusive power. Go ahead.
Yeah, my question is, in college, can you go back and get your tech rescinded? Can you get your tech rescinded? Can you get your ejection rescinded? How does that work? I didn't understand. It was like, whoop, Hannah's gone. And then Hannah sat down. It was like, no, Hannah, you got to go. They said, ejected. You don't get to sit. You got to walk out of here. And so I don't know if they just wanted her to have that walk. I was not clear. And I'll be honest, I didn't get a chance to go back and figure out what happened. And then, did anybody see what happened with the little scuffle or whatever at the little SMU fight, at the little SMU game? Ja was about business. They had to pull Ja back, like, hey, Ja. Ja was like, hey, after the game, I'll see you whenever. Some, you know, it was real.
You can appeal a call to the
okay.
NCAA. You can file.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Coach. You said you can appeal a call and what?
You can apply. You know, if you think something was a hate or unethical and fair. egregious, you can file an appeal NCAA. So they maybe take away 1 second, so there's no suspension or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I missed her and Cody chirping, so they got two texts that canceled each other out. So it wasn't no need to shoot no shots on that one. And then Hannah chirps. Then Hannah looked at the ref and got threw out. So here's the thing. What I don't want refs to be able to do is just throw, like you said, abuse of power.
Right.
Here's the thing. You called, you didn't like how she looked at you?
Get a different job. I'm sorry, Auntie. Get a different job.
I mean, I didn't see refs get cussed at, but then you throw her out because she waved her hand at you. Like, go on.
Yeah, that's thin skin to me.
The refereeing is so subjective right now. It's hard, it's a whole different conversation.
Right. Because it also has to do with climate as well. Unfortunately,
they said she was taunted by clapping in the girl's face after she scored. Okay. See, that's taking the fun out the game. So Hannah stared the player down, and Angelique got the okay. Man, boo. I'm sorry. Here's the thing, fam, and this may be where some of y'all just get off the Cess Talk Sports train. But let me tell y'all something about me. I'm here for the trash talk. I'm here for the chirping. I'm here for a little bit of chippiness as long as it don't get out of hand. That's I grew up playing the game that way. Hey, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna take you right over there in the corner and bust your ass. Watch. You can't stop me. Watch. I'm gonna go through the legs twice. I'm gonna take you over here in the corner, and I'm gonna take you to town. Whatever it is, I'm here for that. How many fouls you got? How many points you got? I've been working all week. When I hit that move that I've been wanting to hit on you, I want to scream in your face, and I'm trying to keep you from screaming in my face. I'm here for the fun of it. Don't stop trying to take the fun out the game. Now your feelings is hurt. She didn't even stare at you.
Right.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, so.
I'm here. I don't care. I'm here for the chirping. Chirping don't bother me. I like the trash talk. If you want me to stop talking, make me shut up. Score on me. Score on me. Stop me from scoring.
Right.
I'm gonna keep talking till you stop me, and I'm gonna keep doing the same move till you stop this move. What you gonna do? Got you again. Bye. Got you again. Where you at?
You about to bye.
Come back. Come back. Hand down, man down. Watch out. Bye.
No, and there's a debate that there's cultural control, and that's a whole different. I think that's a whole different topic, and I would love to jump into that one day. It's not about the refs dictating the outcome, but it's about just these subjective how they interact or lack of interaction. So I think that's a whole different. But I agree with you. Players need to do that. They're going to do that, and if it's within taste, let them play. Nobody's hurt anybody physically. Nobody's in harm. Nobody's in danger. Let them play. Let the play decide. Let the game. Let the game decide itself through how they play. So
I couldn't play right now because see, Malik, I'm getting through out soon as the ref come warn me and say, if you look at her again, I'm cracking up. If I look at her again, I'm cracking up. I'm for real. For real. You know what I'm saying? For real. If I look at her again, come on, ref. For real. Come on. Like you said, sometimes I think it's abuse of power. I get what you're saying, though. Rules is rules. I gave you a warning. You're supposed to make the adjustment. I get that part. But I'm here for that part. I'll take that's the fun of it. The refs lost control of the game long before the warning in the fourth. Oh, goodness. It's good for the game as long as it's tasteful. A little fun, a little back and forth. The refs just trying to censor the women basketball players. There was so much chirping in that Syracuse versus Tennessee game for the men. No whistles or warnings. Okay. They trying to make a play like ladies.
That's ignorant. That's ignorant.
Oh gosh, bro, that's so funny, man. But the T is, he was awfully quiet when SC lost to Texas, though. No, it wasn't. I was here. I was live. I was live. That wasn't no T. I was here. I was live, and I did a recap about the loss. And think about that. And did a baseline brunch where I broke it down. See, y'all come in here and type this shit. I wasn't quiet. I talked my shit. I gave Rory her respect for closing the show. And then I said, when we see y'all again in the conference when it matters, we gonna beat y'all ass. I ain't stopped talking. I'm still the same cocky motherfucker. Where was you at? See, you come in here with this slick shit and don't be knowing what you're talking about. Check the goddamn content. Mine out there. I don't run from no smoke. I don't duck no smoke. I stand on every fucking thing I say. Y'all gonna recognize who the fuck I am. I ain't these other fucking content creators y'all be fucking with. See, so where bless his man, where you at? Where your receipt said I was running from any fucking thing. I was live for that whole thing. And after that. What you talking about now? What you talking about? See, the T is you didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. You came in here need some attention. You got it now? What you saying? You want to hit the link and come up and tell me about what smoke I was ducking? When I got quiet, I ain't stopped talking since. Ruder, because we got shooters. Don't come in here lying. You got to have some fucking receipts. Tell me the day I wasn't here. I was live for the game. You still typing? Or you asking somebody what to say? You looking for an emoji? What you doing? Where you at? You trying to come up with something else to say?
Oh my goodness.
Yo, YouTube wasn't working that day.
Oh, okay. It was broke.
Where you at?
Is this thing on?
You couldn't have really came looking. You couldn't have really came looking for me. You couldn't have really came looking for me. Because I ain't hard to find. Turn the notifications on. I gave them their respect for their 2-point win. But here they come with that disrespectful shit. But it say it was me. You still here? Where you at? Where you at? Y'all beat us. That was fine. You should have came in and led with that. You shouldn't have came here lying on my name. Y'all won. 2-point win. Hey, congratulations, bro. That was a great win for y'all in November. We hang banners in April. Well, like I said, when we see y'all again, we're gonna beat y'all ass. But see how you came in here was calling me up, putting the jacket on me that I don't wear. You came here talking about I was quiet. I was live then. Was your YouTube working? You ain't addressed that yet. See, you should have been like, my bad, because see, I was here. See, give me my respect too, because see, I give it where it's earned. That's where y'all fuck up at. I ain't these other content creators that y'all be fucking with. That was all you had to say. Cause see, I gave y'all due for winning. It's a video up. It's a recording up of me giving y'all due on the recap. Where mine at though? Cause see, I ain't ran from nobody. I ain't ducked no smoke. See, that's what I be talking about. What else we was talking about, Coach? They come with this lame shit all the time.
Yeah, we was
lame shit. You was quiet. Say no, I wasn't. You wasn't looking for me because I ain't stopped talking since the game.
we were just finishing up that recap of that end of that Ole Miss Notre Dame game. Just situations, refs, and things like that. That's where we were at. Finishing that up, wrapping that up.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said, sometimes I think the refs can interject themselves in games that they don't need to. But at that point, like I said, I feel like the game was kind of wrapped up. It was just weird to throw her out at that point.
Oh yeah, I mean it was making a point, and it could be some targeting. I'm not going to say that's what it was, but it's what it appeared to be. It can appear that way when you're in that situation, and so I don't think that was.
So I'm always going to feel like it's some targeting when it comes to Hannah, just because of Nosegate. I'm always going to feel like, damn, there y'all go fuck on Hannah again. I'm always going to feel like because of the Nosegate situation. just because of
Exactly.
those days. So
Right.
there's that.
Right.
There's that. Oh man. Oh, what else? Who else? Who else? Who else? So we didn't do a lot of talking about the Big 12. Artie Crooks week.
Right.
Artie
Pretty
Crooks week.
close. Yeah.
Uh,
Go ahead, Auntie.
I'm really excited to see if Artie's gonna be able to maintain what we've seen as she goes into Big 12 play. If Artie maintains where she's at right now, scoring how she is, they the same person that said Baylor was gonna win the Natty the pandemic year. First level thinkers. Okay, high life. I didn't know. My bad. My bad. But thank you, fam. Thank you, fam. You know, I take my
Hey.
medicine. I don't even be remembering. Okay, okay. Artie Crooks. I mean, she could be Big 12 Player of the Year. She could lead Iowa State to a clash, I think, with Baylor for a championship in the Big 12. And I mean, I know y'all keep talking about TCU and them. I ain't convinced y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Right.
I just ain't convinced. They're gonna have to sell me on it. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of Talia Scott, but I'm excited to see, like, okay, Artie Crooks, this is what it looked like when you got a little bit more help. You and Addie got a point guard out here. Audie can get out there and do her work. And what Audie playing about 28 minutes or so? She ain't
Correct.
having
Yeah.
like
Close to 30.
32, 34 minutes. So, less minutes. I like it. I like it. Where you at with Audie right now?
Oh man, again, I'm enjoying this addition. Jada coming there, and it seems like it's working early, and I believe it will translate over. Um, because Jada's already, I think, is tested enough from the conference that Jada's coming from. I think she's tested enough and be able to adjust to Big 12 conference play. I just have confidence in that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and so I believe that this addition in Addie, usually when you see an addition of a guard like this, what you also start to see slowly and surely is that other players on a roster get to develop and grow into there's some comfort there. So look for the other supporting players on the roster where when it comes conference time where they're chipping in and that stretches the floor out and that gives Audie easier touches and easier looks at the basket when you have the offense spread out. So I'm with you. I believe they have a good thing going on, and I believe it will continue. My thing is I'll see Audie more like in the 20s, not always the 30s and 40s, but I'll say the 20s, low to mid 20s, and in contention for Big 12 Player of the Year, which is well deserved. It's continue it, not if to continue it so far. I can see her in contention for Player of the Year, Big 12 Player of the Year.
Okay. Okay. Big 12 Player of the Year. Big 12 Player of the Year. We got some big games coming up this weekend. A lot of teams in action on Sunday. Looking forward to the Michigan game. Looking forward to watching some more Silent Swords here. But it's yep, we've been talking about it. I think it's been a little bit more Olsen than Swords. What y'all think so far to start the season? Look like it's been. I mean, Swords been doing her thing, but Olsen. I think has been impressive. Has been impressive so far this season.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Coach. I gotta try to fix.
Yeah, I mean, right now with Michigan, Olsen is the game changer. Silas Ward's is some expectation, but Olivia Olsen has been the game changer or the go or the the sauce for the Wolverine, for the Blue Mage there. And so I definitely second that observation or that acknowledgement right now. So before they get to Big Ten, and I think it's okay to make the adjustment. Each season looks different. You go through Olsen and let Sila get off on the weak side if need be. So you throw a different look um,
Mm-hmm.
in the Big Ten. So if you see that happen, I would throw a different look because most teams are probably anticipating to start to go through Swords instead of Olsen. So we'll see. I mean, you have a big 2.5. I forgot the third. Sometimes they have a third person in double digits fairly consistently, but the big thing, it looks like that the other key players can stay within that 6 to 10 points. with their Big Ten play, and then they got double digits from sports, and also they got an opportunity to be successful night in and night out in the Big Ten. But I think like the Big Ten is wide open too, though. I really do.
You think it's wide open?
Well, not wide open. It's some some possibility. I don't think it's sewn up. The short bid, Brandon.
Who do you got? Who do you got in contention in the Big Ten?
Oh man, I definitely see Washington getting better. I definitely got Michigan there. Um, of course, you got Maryland there. You got USC's going to try to nudge and budge.
You got who? You gonna get put off the platform?
Southern California, excuse me. Southern California. It's goodness.
Ooh,
Southern California. Okay.
There you go. There you go. Woo.
Southern California. So I'm looking at Maryland, Southern California, Michigan, and I still got like that 400, 800 long distance push strike when you're trying to come around the curve with Michigan State. I still got that. They might hit the zoomies on that last 200 stretch. So we'll see.
It's gonna be interesting to see Maryland if Maryland can get healthy.
Right. That's the key. Right. Good point. That's the key.
We're gonna see Penn State up close and personal here real soon. So then I'll know what I think about them. I'm not really sure about Penn State. Washington is gonna play Southern Cal this weekend, so that'll be interesting. I'm not sold on UCLA having to dominate the Big Ten, so that'll be interesting. That'll definitely be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to watch. We've been saying the ACC is wide open, but based on the way Louisville played us, I'm looking forward to seeing how they develop for the rest of the season.
If they play like that most of the games, they should be at top of the thing, Auntie. If they're able to maintain that, that was a great level of play.
Yeah, that was a good tough loss. That was a good tough loss for them. Like Drip talked about the Texas loss being a good loss for us. That was a good loss. It was a good measure stick. We got good tape. We got some good stuff to go back and work on. Louisville got some really good. They got some really good tape on the weapon that they've had on their bench that they haven't been necessarily taking advantage of, right? And they got to build some confidence in Hardy. You got to kind of see how Roberts could play. But is her name Istanbululu?
Istanbululu, yes.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, Istanbululu, I stand by you. You a hooper. Yeah, I might have said your name wrong, but you know who I mean. That girl, that's a basketball player. So I felt like in our game, in our game, and I think that the Drip kind of confirmed it in the post game, is that we went and we keyed in on Ziegler. Right. You said Iowa a couple weeks ago. Iowa.
Big Ten.
Oh no, I don't know about. I don't have Iowa for
Big Ten. so what you saying about?
Not for the Big Ten. I don't have it.
All right, let me get myself together here. Istanbululu.
Yeah. Hey, I stand by you. Listen, hey, I like the talent that they have at Louisville. Is they continue to gel and play for each other like how they were. That was a team that they were talking. Tatiana showed great leadership. They showed poise. I don't even really think that they got rattled as much as we were the more seasoned team, a little bit more battle tested team. They'll be battle tested now, going into the ACC. Maybe more battle tested than any other team going in. So it's gonna be really fun to watch them work, man. Really fun to watch them work. Where that lying ass person that came in, we were like, no.
Oh, he came in on a heater. Ghost face picker.
MJ Lover in the building. What's happening? Hey. Okay. Coach, I know you got a lot of pick'ems. I know you
We got
got
a lot
a
of
lot
pick'em.
of pick'ems. I know you got a lot of pick'ems.
We
So I'm gonna let you get into your pick'ems. I know it's gonna be rapid fire pick'ems.
rapid fire pick'ems tonight.
Y'all keep the comments coming in the chat. 58 in the chat, man. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. We appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. Pick'ems, pick'ems, pick'ems.
I love it. Thank you, Auntie. My partner in sports and hoops. I'd rather have no other partner in women's college hoops than Auntie Cess with the best. Cess talk sports. Hey, we got them. Pick'ems, pick'ems. We're gonna have rapid fire pick'ems on tonight because we got a lot going to Saturday. We're gonna start with Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m. We're doing ranked teams.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you were gonna
Saturday.
do that.
Saturday love.
Saturday. Oh. All right, so here goes our rapid fire pick. We got TCU number right now sitting at 8-8. So the Horn Frogs sitting in the 8th seed in the nation. And this will be the battle of the Texas team, University of Texas, El Paso Miners. And so you got the Horn Frogs against the Miners, 2 p.m. Eastern time on a Saturday, love. And so who do you have, TCU or UTEP or the Miners? As you figure that out, I give them you picking. As you figure that out, I'm going to give you the next game on Saturday, 3 p.m. Oklahoma State Cowgirls. That's that herd, that pretty high level player herd there over at Oklahoma State. And against Mississippi Valley State, HBCU, in my heart, Oklahoma State or Mississippi Valley State, 3 p.m. Eastern time. So that's um, MSVU, as they call it. The Devils against the Cowgirls on 3 p.m. Eastern time. Number 24 in the nation right now, Oklahoma State. Let's hear you see what we got here. We're going to stop, pause. Here we got Jemama, TCU, Lisa Pugh, TCU, UTEP, Banshee Baby, TCU, T. Carmelo, TCU, JJ, TCU, Miracle Rider for TCU, T. Carmelo's got Oklahoma State, Banshee Baby, Cowgirls for Joe Mama, Miracle Rider for you, Oklahoma State. While you're still filling in the chat, we're going to go on to number 12 in the nation, Iowa Hawkeyes, over playing Rutgers at 6 p.m. Eastern time. This will be in my home state in New Jersey at Piscataway at Rutgers. And it will be Iowa number 12, Iowa at Rutgers. So you got the Hawkeyes against the Scarlet Knights. Fire up the chat. I give them. You pick them. Kia Highlight has TCU over UTEP. And so that's Iowa or Rutgers Scarlet Knights. We got Oklahoma State, but chat right. JJ has Oklahoma State, but wants to shout out to the HBCU, Mississippi State, knocking off what? Oh, you talking about Southern University knocking off Arizona? Appreciate you. Rutgers Miracle Riders got Rutgers over Iowa. T. Carmelo, the Iowa Hawkeyes over the Scarlet Knights. Got Iowa edging out the win over the Scarlet Knight Hawkeyes. I appreciate the love to Rutgers, my home state there, New Jersey. JJ has Iowa, and Kia Highlight has Iowa. We're going to move on to Sunday Fun Day Women's College Hoops here, and it is a 12 p.m. Eastern time game. Louisville Cardinals are sitting at number 22 in the nation against New Hampshire. New Hampshire's coming in 7-6. This will be at the Yum Center. So you got UNH, New Hampshire is UNH, University of New Hampshire, or Louisville Cards. I give it. You pick it. Number 22 in the nation, Cards at home. And while you're firing up the chat, Banshee Baby got Louisville. Who Yolanda Wells has Rutgers over Iowa. Miracle Rider has Louisville over New Hampshire. JJ has Louisville. And another 12 p.m. Eastern time, ranked team number 3, South Carolina, playing one of my beloved HBCUs, North Carolina Central. North Carolina Central, HBCU. Gamecocks. Fire up the shot. Gamecocks or the Eagles on that 12 p.m. Eastern time game. South Carolina, we got the Cards. Joe Mama has the Cards. Lisa Pugh has South Carolina over the Eagles. Gamecocks, Miracle Rider. Joe Mama, Gamecocks. T. Carmelo, go back, has Louisville. New Hampshire, Kia Highlight has the Ville over New Hampshire. JJ, South Carolina, T. Carmelo, South Carolina. Yolanda Wells puts the game emoji for that win over North Carolina Central. While you're still firing up the chat with your pickups, we're going to move on to the next ranked game. Is another 12 p.m. Eastern Time game on December 7th. 6th ranked Michigan playing the Purdue Boilermakers. It's the Wolverines against the Boilermakers, and Michigan Wolverines are at home. Banshee Baby has got the emoji Gamecocks emoji over the Eagles on 12 p.m. So we got Michigan Wolverines against Boilermakers at 12 p.m. and Michigan is at home. Milka Ryder has Michigan over the Boilermakers. And while you are working on that, we got UNC Chapel Hill at home. The Tar Heels, number 11, they are hosting the Boston University Terriers. And so you got the Terriers against the Tar Heels. TNT Michigan and JJ has Michigan, okay, over there over the Boilermakers. Go Blue says Kia High Life. And over the Boilermakers, Purdue Boilermakers there. So we got number 11, UNC again, the Tar Heels. UNC T. Carmelo says the Tar Heels going to beat the Terriers. Miracle Riders has UNC. Banshee Baby has Tar Heels. Kia High Life, UNC. As you're firing up the chat line, Yolanda Wales has Tar Heels on that. JJ, UNC. As you're still firing up the chat, we're going to go with number 17 in the nation. Kentucky playing Central Michigan Chippewas to Chippewas, 12 p.m. Eastern Time game. That is going to be played in Lexington. So you got the Wildcats against the Chippewas on 12 p.m. Eastern Time on a Sunday. Fun day. Fire up the chat. With that, Miracle Riders got Kentucky doing it over Central Michigan. On that, Yolanda Wells going to pick Kentucky. Miracle Riders going to pick Kentucky. On that, JJ's got Kentucky over Central Michigan. T. Carmelo's got Kentucky. As you're firing up the chat, we're with your pick'ems. We're going to go with DePaul versus number 1 in the nation, UConn Huskies. Where Mondo at? Where Mondo? Wow. Husky in the corner there. Mondo, much love for you. That is a 1 p.m. Eastern Time game. This is played in Storrs and Campbell Pavilion. Joe Mama has Kentucky over the Chippewas. Joe Mama. And we got number 1 in the nation, UConn against DePaul on a 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday Fun Day on the 7th. And you see Carmelo has UConn, Miracle Rider, UConn. It's Tia High Life, UConn. Yolanda Wells has UConn. And as you're firing up the chat for that pick, and we're going to move on to number 23. Benji Baby says UConn by a lot. Number 23. They got into, I think, this week, past maybe not even a week and a half, just past week. Number 23, Ohio State Buckeyes are back in the top 25 against Northwestern. And they're playing at Evanston in Evanston, Illinois, at Northwestern. So Ohio State will be on the road with the number 23 ranking, testing it out against Northwestern. I believe with Northwestern are the Wildcats. They're fire up the chat. Fire up the chat with your pick'ems, Ohio State or NW or NW. We got Ohio State by Miracle Rider for you. Daisy Baby says UConn by a lot in that game over DePaul. UConn over DePaul says JJ. Ohio State over Northwestern. Joe Mama, says Northwestern over Ohio State, or at least a few. LP says Ohio State. T. Carmella say I'm going to go with the Buckeyes over NU. Let's effing go! Northwestern, Kia High Life. Got that Northwestern over Ohio State and Coach McGuff. As you're still firing up the chat, JJ has Ohio State, and you're still firing up the chat with that pick'em. We're going to go over to a 2 p.m. Eastern Time game. And number 9 in the nation, Oklahoma Sooners playing at home, and Norman against Maryland Eastern Shore. Maryland UMesh, University of Maryland Eastern Shore, you call it UMesh. Eagles coming in at 6-5 against an 8-1, and they're playing in Oklahoma. Number 9, who do you have, the Sooners or the Eagles or UMass or Maryland Eastern Shore there? That's a 2 p.m. Eastern Time. JJ said Ohio State over Northwestern. Sooner said Joe Mama over UMass, says Joe Mama. And as you find up the chat with that, you got number 10, Iowa State playing against Northern Illinois, and they're playing in Iowa State at Ames. Jamal said you got the Sooners over UMesh. Says Yolanda Wells. Kia Highlights got the Sooners over UMesh. And Maryland Eastern Shore there. Got Iowa State playing at home, hosting Northern Illinois. NIL, different NIL, right? So we got Miracle Rider for you, Iowa State. T. Carmelo's Iowa State. And Yolanda Wells, Iowa State. I'm giving it. You picking it. I'm loving the rapid fire pick 'em on tonight. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ba da da ba ba. Pick 'ems. We're loving it. And so we got while you find up the chat with that Iowa State Northern Illinois pick 'em, we're going to go on to number 18. Number 18, Notre Dame. Can they bounce back? Number 18 is saying, can they bounce back against Florida State? 2 p.m. Eastern time on a Sunday fun day. And let's check. This game will be played in Tallahassee. Notre Dame will be on the road. Kia Highlight has Iowa State over Northern Illinois. Notre Dame playing Florida State on the road. Number 18. Let me put my hands down. I'm really talking like I'm from New Jersey. Got excited. Erica Riker for you has Notre Dame beating Florida State on the road in Tallahassee. JJ has Iowa State over in Northern Illinois there. And while we're bouncing back, Notre Dame, and JJ also has Notre Dame coming out victorious over Florida State on the road. Joe Mama, you got Florida State winning at home against Notre Dame. T. Carmelo got Indy winning it on the road at Florida State. Kia High Life is going to pick Notre Dame on the road against Florida State there. And that will be our last 2 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, I'm a Jersey girl too. Jersey City, you gotta love it, right? Gotta love it, right? New Jersey Transit, come on, ride over there. Hudson River, Hudson Valley, Hudson County. Go ahead, your mama. You got it, right? Bosco Prep, St. Anthony's used to be, not no more, and the list goes on. Your mama. Shout out. Thank you for having that moment with me, your mama. We're going to move right on here to Prairie View playing at 3 p.m. That's done with our 2 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday Fun Day games. So moving on to 3 p.m. games here, we have Prairie View, Texas Prairie View A&M, which is Prairie View A&M, which is one of my beloved HBCUs, playing number 2 Texas. Commissioner Kai, you got Notre Dame over Florida State at home, and Iowa State beating Northern Illinois. Thank you for cashing in and doing your pick-em, Commissioner Kai. Great to see you on this pick-em. Appreciate your pick-ems. We got number 2 Texas playing Prairie View A&M, 3 p.m. Eastern time. This is in Austin at Texas. We're going to go with Yolanda Wells is going to go with Texas. Texas over Prairie View A&M. Prairie View A&M, get your check. Get your monies. Go ahead, get your bag. Miracle Rider for you got Texas. JJ Texas. T Carmella Texas. And when I look, you know when I'm excited and I'm loving it because I'm talking with my hands. Jersey guy. You got to excuse me. It must be a lot of love for hoops in my heart always, but just got me extra excited for some reason tonight. Kia Highlight got Texas on there. Over Perry Area. So while you're firing up the chat with that, we got number 13, Ole Miss, 3 p.m. Eastern time, playing the Big 12 team, Kansas State. Kansas State's coming in 5-5. This game is played at St. Joseph's Arena. And so Ole Miss will be the away team. Kansas State will be hosting. Commissioner Kai has Texas with Prairie View. So we got Ole Miss coming in 13 in the nation right now on Sunday at a 3 p.m. Eastern game playing Kansas State. They will be technically on the road. Commissioner Kai has Ole Miss getting it done over K-State, over the Wildcats. He called the Power Cat, and it was initially redesigned by the retired football coach, not Kleinman, but the original one, the OG. And while you're finding up the chat, Miracle Rider has Ole Miss. T. Carmella says Coach Young, they're going to get Coach Young and them going to get it done against Kansas State. While you find up the chat, I give them, you pick them. We're going to go to number 14, Bears, Talia Scott and company against University of Texas, San Antonio Road Runners there. And that's a 3 p.m. Eastern time game. And The Baylor Bears or those Road Runners, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and Baylor will be at home in Waco. Miracle Riding Review has Baylor. T. Carmella has Baylor. Yolanda Wells has Baylor on that game. Yolanda Wells has Baylor. We're gonna, as you fired up the chat with that, Lisa Pugh has Baylor doing it, and you got, you know what? Seeing Talia Scott, I'm enjoying watching her play. It's a joy. Commissioner Kai's got Baylor over the Road Runners there in Waco on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And some of you mentioned is UCLA, 3 p.m. Eastern Time game. Number 4 in the nation right now, UCLA playing Oregon Ducks. UCLA will be at home. Over there, JJ Hakia Highlight has Ole Miss getting it done on Sunday Fun Day. Ole Miss getting it done over K State. Miracle Rider says UCLA over Oregon. Yolanda Wells said UCLA getting it done over the Ducks. Kia Highlight says Baylor is going to get it done over the Road Runners. Miracle Rider says UCLA. Yolanda Wells, UCLA. JJ says UCLA is going to get it done over the Oregon Ducks. Commissioner says UCLA Bruins is going to get it done over the Oregon Ducks, as we're firing up the chat and finishing that with our pickups. Going to go number 5, LSU, number 5 in the nation, LSU. 4 p.m. Eastern Time on a Sunday Fun Day, playing 0-7 New Orleans, and New Orleans playing at home. So LSU will be on the road there. The Tigers will be on the road against New Orleans. UNO. It's actually UNO for you and University of New Orleans. UNO. UNO. So UNO. So who do you have on that? You say UCLA Kia Highlight is going to get it done over Oregon Ducks. LSU Tigers going to get it done over New Orleans over UNO. LSU. Yolanda Wells. Tickle me timbers, tickle me laughs, tickle me humor. And so we have LSU. T. Carmelo says LSU is going to get it done. I think that is the Pirates or Privateers. Somebody check me on that mascot for New Orleans. I usually know that LSU is only 45 minutes away from Uno. Shout out Uno, my mom's school, right? Uno. See, I know these things, right? T. Carmelo's got UCLA over the Oregon Ducks, and Miracle Rider said New Orleans. Oh, Miracle Rider with the laugh emoji. You so funny. Oh, you so funny. T. Carmelo's got UCLA over Oregon Ducks. And we're finishing up that. We're going to go over to number 7 at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Number 7, Maryland Terps playing Minnesota Gophers. The Gophers in Minneapolis. In Minneapolis, Minnesota, in Minneapolis. And number 7, Maryland's coming in at 10-0 with some roster challenges. We'll see what their health is like. Appreciate you confirming that, JJ, for me. Appreciate you confirming that. And so we got Minnesota at 6-2. Minnesota at 6-2. The Gophers at 6-2. And so number 7, Maryland. Fire up the chat with your pick 'em on that. T. Carmelo's got Maryland. Miracle Riders got Maryland. Got the Terps over the Gophers. The Terps over the Gophers there. I love it. Terps over the Gophers so far. And as you're firing up the chat with that pick 'em, we'll move over to your 6 p.m. Eastern Time game on Sunday. Fun day of women's college hoops. Number 20, Michigan State Spartans playing Wisconsin. Wisconsin Badgers. They'll be in number 20. Michigan State Spartans will be playing at Wisconsin. And so what we got here? We got JJ's got the Terps over the Gophers. Yolanda Wells, Terps over the Gophers. Commissioner Kai, Terps over the Gophers. Lisa Pugh, Terps over the Gophers. And then Miracle Rider, what you said, Michigan State is going to get it done on the road against Wisconsin. Kia highlights says Wisconsin. It's going to pull an upset. It's going to beat the number 20 ranked Michigan State. Yolanda Wells says they're going to go with Wisconsin over Michigan State. Yolanda Wells says that yes, oh yes. And while you're firing up the chat, we're going to go with our last Sunday, game 8 p.m., your nightcap game. Number 21. Number 21. Washington Huskies. Number 20 in the nation playing number 16, Southern California. And Washington will be on the road at Southern California, 8 p.m. Eastern time on a Sunday. Fun day. Who do you have? You have the Huskies or the Trojans over here. Commissioner Cox says Michigan State over Wisconsin. Appreciate you chiming in for it. You pick 'em. Appreciate that. Huskies for the upset, says Commissioner Cox over the Ladies of Troy over the Trojan. Yolanda Wells says Southern California is going to get it done at home over the Huskies. Miracle Rider for You says Southern California is going to get it done. T. Carmelo says Southern California is going to get it done. Aha, you try to give it done. JJ has Michigan State over Wisconsin, and you have the Trojans over the Huskies, says JJ. On that note, we got some Michigan. We got some more. So again, 8 p.m. Eastern time is our last game, and that is Washington Huskies against the Southern California Trojans. We're getting ready to close out our rapid fire here. Second, you all have been awesome. Platinum hoops for all of you have been awesome tonight. I have enjoyed your energy. Thank you so much. You did hype me up. You hyped me up today, chat. Or wasn't that frappy? I'm just saying. Gamecocks winning on Sunday. So you got Gamecocks. You're going back to that pick. Gamecocks over North Carolina Central Eagles. Okay. Great pick. Glad you got that pick in. And episode. So we're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get that last second shot up on your pick'ems. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we lucky we got them. Pick'ems. That has been another pick'ems weekend of women college hoop pick'ems. We hope all your pick'ems come true. This pick'ems has been brought to you by Wanda's Wigs. Wanda's Wigs and Wonders. No bust downs. Get your wings and Mondo's wontons. Hold the olives. Ain't we lucky we got them? Pick'ems. Hey. Do it with the runs. Back to you, Auntie. Woo! Only the best.
All right, we got the pick'ems in. So we got all the games, all the pick'ems in. We get ready to wrap this thing up. Back tomorrow for brunch. Pull up and hang out with the baseline brunch. Ladies panel, we're gonna be breaking down ACC, SEC. I cannot wait to hear the takes. We got Highlight, Brittany, the commish, bringing the fire. So y'all pull up and hang out. Coach, appreciate you with the pick'ems, with the scorers, all that good stuff, man. We are back Sunday night to talk some hoops. We appreciate y'all. Coach, give us something positive, so we can get out of here.
Man, without you, there's no us. We love your presence on this fabulous Friday or Saturday morning for some of you. But we hope your week has been positive and productive. Be great in your preparation. Become excellent in your performance because you are a champion mentality. Change this world with one random act of kindness at a time. But most importantly, be kind to yourself first. Get in your bag and expand your bag. Because I believe in you, and you look yourself in the mirror and believe in you. You are the best. And it's crazy. Wild world of shorts. We call Earth spread love. More love is what we need, and the greatest love of all is within you. And when you get a little tired and frustrated trying to on this daily grind, trying to make it happen and be the best you can be, tie out, hold on, keep on moving, don't stop. No, you got this. You got this. You can do this. But most importantly, you were made for this. Women's Weekends College Hoops is here. Have a wonderful weekend and see you on Sunday night.
All right, y'all. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. That's Coach Coleman. Let's talk sports, man. Lay y'all to life. We are out. See y'all in the morning.